Karen Cantor, and I have gotten into puppets over the last few years, and am delighted to be able to work more and learn more about puppetry.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Whalen. I am from Newfoundland, actually, and the workshop just seemed like it was calling to me because it was, you know, something that was supposed to be inspired by the place and the landscape, and you know, being, I think, having a strong sense of place is something that's personally very valuable to me, and I think to be able to translate that into physical works is a really beautiful concept. So I was really excited to get to play with that.
Yeah.
I think that was a fabulous experience because it was so iterative. Move a little bit with the art, go look at the aquarium, learn what we were seeing and trying to depict, go back to creating the little scenes and vignettes that we were doing, go back to the aquarium. It was very much a honing experience of the science, speaking to the art, and then the art interpreting the science, and then going back to observe, did we get it right? And it became a very interesting communication between both areas. That was very exciting. Well, certainly there's always reality checks in a normal process, but in this way it was like in the heart of science, so there weren't many intermediaries. It was just there.
The process was just beautiful. You know, kind of bouncing back and forth between working with materials and then going out onto the beach to explore texture and color, and then, as Karen said, getting to go and spy on all the little sea creatures. And, you know, some of them we had seen in the wild, some of them we hadn't because they're deep sea creatures.
Interesting was that it was catch and release. All the specific marine animals that were there that you could take, you would just really look at in a way that doesn't really happen just going through a tourist aquarium. It was an experience of going with something very specific in mind to look at and being able to see it. Kate and I and one other person worked on a little scene about a decorator crab. And I was a decorator crab. It was great fun. And we were trying to get the motions and the movements of the crab. And as much as I might think I know what they are, it was very different to be able to go and look at the crab and see exactly how the claws were moving, what was going on, how the body was positioned, and to be able to bring that back and incorporate that into our scene. But what was so interesting was to embody what was going on for the poor crab in these days of more and more pollution. That as things went onto the crab, it weighed the crab down, and the crab ultimately collapsed. And to experience that, it was fun, it was play, but it was also what is happening to the poor crabs. And so the embodiment of play acting and having a good time and being the crab and walking along had a lot more meaning in terms of what we are doing to our world right now.
it was a fabulous reminder of how you can take scientific knowledge and use it to influence creation so that there is truth, you know, embedded into the work. You know, it's one thing to just make something, it's another thing to learn how to draw on the, you know, the information you learn and the things you see.
We had a nice audience, and we went from station to station to station. The level of interest was quite wonderful.
Yeah, the integration of science and storytelling was a really unique experience, and I definitely think it's something that should happen more.
I wrote me a love letter and I signed it with a ring.
Heave away, me darling, heave away.
I wrote me love a letter, I was on the Jenny Ling.
Heave away, me darling boys, we're all bound the way.
All together now!
Boy, times are out to stay. Heave away, me darlings, heave away. And now we're bound for St. John.